Your realization is not a revelation to the people that have been surviving it. I recently encountered a thread on Reddit where a husband was expressing a lot of frustration because he had come to realize a lot of imbalances in terms of labor in his household. He brought these newfound epiphanies to his wife, and she found the conversation incredibly frustrating to the point of almost enraging. Every time he had a new realization, every time he understood a dynamic that was at play where the power was imbalanced, he would run to tell her of this newfound realization, expecting enthusiastic excitement at this moment of personal development. And she told him the conversation wasn't very interesting because it was essentially a conversation about him realizing things that not only did she already know, but that she had been telling him for years. This is the epitome of privilege. Privilege is having the expectation of being applauded for recognizing a fire that's been burning down the houses of other people for generations. And too often, people make deconstructing privilege a hero's journey, a journey in their personal development, and forget the people that it actually harms. Now, I'm not saying there aren't times and spaces to talk through and ideate on the ways that your worldview and your belief systems have transformed. I'm saying it requires discernment to understand how to have those conversations, particularly with people who have been negatively affected by your privileged beliefs in the past. Because the reality is, oppressed people or people that have been harmed by privilege are more interested in what you're going to do with those realizations than how you arrived to them. An epiphany does not inherently equal equity or liberation or even leadership. It doesn't even necessarily indicate literacy around that subject or around that power imbalance. And oftentimes, when privileged people realize their privilege, they're very late to the game. The purpose of recognizing and deconstructing privilege is to relocate and dislocate power. It's not to showcase your newfound insight. And the epitome of entitlement is arriving late to the truth and expecting a warm welcome. If your clarity doesn't come with changed behavior, then it's exhausting, it's not comforting. And it's no longer enough to be able to effectively name the water that people are drowning in. You need to figure out how to throw a life raft, and quickly.